Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the first update for the Roulette Pan collab. This project was created by Rebecca and Alexi, and they're of course linked down below. In this project, you randomly generate 6 numbers from 1 to 100 and then choose a product you would like to work on in this project pan based on the prompt or category you get based on that number. I'm so happy to be participating in this round. I believe it's round 9. That's crazy. This is a 4-month long project pan that will run until January 23rd. And I like that we'll have a finale nearing the end of January as well, so everything is not jam-packed into the month of December. I didn't do my makeup as much as I was hoping to over the last month, and there are 2 products I have that literally only need 1 or 2 more days use, so I will be just rolling those out or like pulling a number for them. I'll still update you on a true empty next month, but I'm just really happy with the products I was able to choose in the intro, and I'm always like excited but nervous to see what my prompts will be, because sometimes you're kind of pushed into a corner on what kind of product you can put in. It might not necessarily work with everything else you have going on, which I have a lot going on. I'm just going to go in the order of how my numbers were pulled in my intro. So first I got 77, and that is a product on its last leg. I almost knocked over everything on my little table, including my computer. I chose the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I'll put in a picture of what it looked like in the intro and then what it looks like now. It's literally, I need 1 use. There's like this tiny little bit in the corner. This is basically an empty, so I will be rolling in a new product in its place. I will assure you of its emptiness next month. I don't feel like being wasteful and just spraying my face like right now until it's gone, because I already used this today and it's 10 o'clock at night, but I'll be really happy to have yet another makeup empty. The end of the year is looming. I think I say that in every single project pan update lately, but I'm feeling the pressure. The heat is on. I need some more empties to do my makeup inventory and also just meet my empties goals for the year, which is always to one-up myself from the year before. Next up, 26, a favorite product, any category. I chose brows because I was not working on any brow products across any of my other project pans. I chose the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is one of my very favorites along with the ABH Brow Wiz, but this one had less in it than the Brow Wiz, and they are essentially dupes for each other. I used this every time I did my makeup since my intro, and there is the tiniest nub left. Like, this will be gone this week, and again I'll be rolling in a product for this because this can't take up a space in this project, especially since it's a given that I use this every day and it will for sure be gone. And again, another makeup empty. Feeling really good about this until we get to this one. Category 94 was my least expensive palette, so this, I had no choice in. I have my makeup inventory spreadsheet, I filtered it, and Wet n Wild's Walking on Eggshells was my least expensive palette in my whole collection, and unfortunately, I literally forgot I put this in this project and I didn't use it a single time. I even gathered up my little bin of products to come downstairs and film. I put my bin together earlier today, and then I was coming down to film and I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't there 6 products in the Roulette Pan collab? What was I doing? No, I did put 6 products in my intro. This was just one of them. So that was a complete fail on my part. I do hope to hit pan on one of these shades over the next 3 months. This is my oldest palette as well as my least expensive palette, and I know these pans are not hard to hit pan on. They just take a little bit of focus. Get it together, Emily. Category 49 is a timeless, classic, or throwback product. I chose, I can't even get a hold of it, the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I did actually track how many times I used this. Only 4 times. I thought it'd be more than that. Only 4 times since the intro. And I did make a little bit of a line. My goal was to finish this. However, I know I can't actually do that, but I will just, dedicate more time to this over the next couple of months and try and make as much progress on it as I can. I used this, 77 times last year, and that brought me like this much, a little less or a little more than half of the product. So a little goes a long way. This is going to take a long time, but this is my main focus right now, besides finishing off a concealer sample that I pulled in my Shop My Stash to reduce my numbers. But other than that, this is the concealer I'm working on. 31, got it for free. I chose the Jouer Essential High Coverage Creme Foundation. I had 3 shades that I thought I would have to mix and match. This just counts as one product. I don't feel it's necessary to use all 3 of them. Just, I finished off this one, which was light porcelain. It was 2 uses in this package. It was 0.75 mil. I will insert 2 pictures of how my skin looked on each of the 2 days. The first time I used my Touch in Sol No Pore Bloom Primer, which is the primer I use most days this year as I'm trying to finish that off in Deck of Panning, looked disgusting. And I thought, okay, it's looking pretty dry, heavy. I did not put a lot on because I know this is super high coverage, very thin and liquidy. I did not apply too much to my knowledge. I was really conscious of that. Looked disgusting. Second time, I was like, okay, it needs more hydration. I used my Smashbox Primerizer primer, and it looked even worse with that. I literally had to go get my makeup eraser and start again. I was really annoyed because I try and get ready as fast as I can. Even like today, I went very bright and colorful, but it's very simple and quick to do, and I don't have time for messing around with that. I tried it with 2 different primers. Both times looked absolutely disgusting. So I'm happy I got this for free. I'm happy it was a sample. I didn't waste any money because I do not like returning makeup knowing that it just goes into a landfill. Ew. But this is actually an empty. And lastly, I have such a mess in front of me. I need a bigger table or something. I had category 44, a product that twists up. I chose this ColourPop Creme Gel Liner in the shade Mr. Bing. In my intro, I was very surprised to see how much product was left in here because the packaging gets stuck at about here. It didn't this time, but just for reference. I thought I had this much eyeliner to go. Nope, I have this much. And I only used it the one or 2 times since the intro. So I have no progress on this. Again, my goal is to finish it up, but similarly to the MAC concealer, I don't actually think I can finish it up, but I just want to dedicate more time to it and use these 2 products as much as possible over the course of this project so that hopefully they can be makeup empties sooner rather than later. But that was my progress for my 6 items. I am obviously keeping in the 2 products I just talked about, the product that I didn't use at all, but I will be drawing in 3 new numbers to replace the Jouer foundation sample, which is actually an empty, and then these 2 products that, like, this one is going to be gone tomorrow most likely. The brow pencil might take maybe 2 days, if that. I'm actually filming this a little ahead of time. Who am I? So I am going to be pulling 3 numbers. I just do not want to pull I skipped the last round, I believe, so I'm just using the entire spreadsheet. I just don't want to pull a number that I pulled in this intro. So I have in my numbers 1 to 100, 33, 89, 33 again, 8. 33 is a product slash category you've panned before. 89 is an on-trend product. And number 8 is a product you always save for that special occasion or which might come in handy one time. Wow, I feel like the prompts I got just now were way harder than the ones I got in my intro. I have some serious thinking to do, and I'll meet you right back here in just a second. Okay, wow. I have been sitting here for an embarrassingly long amount of time. I literally could not think of what an on-trend product could be. So I put it in my Instagram stories as well as the Sam Squad Facebook group. And the very first comment that came in is what I went with. And save for a special occasion, I mean, I never really have special occasions. So I don't really feel like I do that. Like, I do have my makeup drawer of shame, which I feel like I am doing better at. So the Natasha Denona Zendo, I just put in deck of panning, and the ABH Jackie Aina palette is in Pan Those Eyeshadows now, and those are really the two palettes that I was like scared to use, but we figured it out. Some of them might be a stretch. Let's just get into it. First, I drew 33, which is a product or category you've panned before. I chose my ABH Brow Gel. This was actually on my list of products I would like to work on soon-ish. I have a little note here that I bring down when I'm filming my Project Pan updates to kind of remind me of products I'm wanting to pull upstairs that otherwise will have to wait for a Shop My Stash. This is almost gone. I should be taking the stopper out really soon. I have used up one of these ABH brow gels before. They're my favorite. I have very full unruly brows and this holds them really, really well. Last time I did not pull the stopper out, but I've seen a lot of people doing that lately. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. Yeah, I feel like really soon I should be doing that, and I don't think this will take me all that long. I have no idea how long it will take me if I take the stopper out though, but I have used this product up entirely before. This was a repurchase. Category 89 is the on-trend product, and the very first comment I had come in was cream blush. The second one was cream highlighter, which I'm already working on. Too many highlighters. And then after that was like all cream type products. So I was looking in my dismantled makeup drawer of shame over here and picked a cream blush that has been there for the longest, I think, but also just one that I think the shade will work coming into fall. And this was a trendy product last year, like this actual item, and that is the e.l.f. Putty Blush. I got this for my birthday from my husband. He allowed me, he gave me his credit card to place an e.l.f. order, and I picked a few items, and this was one of them. This is in the shade Bali, which I hate that it's not on the packaging anywhere, but I'm pretty sure I remember that it's Bali, and it is a scary color. I also got the brush that I will be trying with it. I am working on another cream blush in Partners in Cream. That's also a usage goal. My goal with this will be to use it 10 times as well and get to know the formula, see if I love it. People seem to really like the blushes, but not so much the bronzer. Said it's hard to blend and picks up their foundation, so I was kind of worried that the blush would be the same. Like I said, it's a very vibrant color, but I think sheared out that this tone will be nice for fall. Let me actually like blend it out. Like it has that like warm reddish kind of tone. Also kind of gives the summery sunburnt look, but I think it will go with really warm toned eyeshadow looks and such. So I am excited to give this a try. A little nervous, but I got it for my birthday, so I obviously want to be using this. And then 8 was a product you save for a special occasion or might come in handy one day. And like I mentioned, I don't really have products like that. Yeah, I literally couldn't think of anything. You can let me know in the comments down below what you would have chosen, and maybe I can have ideas for if this type of prompt comes up next time. But I ended up choosing a perfume because I don't really wear perfume unless they're in projects now that I stay at home with my kids / work from home. Like I really, since the pandemic especially, really don't go anywhere at all. And this is one of my very oldest beauty products. It still smells fine. This is Viva La Juicy from Juicy Couture, a very classic fragrance because like clearly I haven't used it that much despite, I think this has to be over 6 years old. It smells amazing still, and I'm not one of those people that's completely sick of this product because I know this was like everyone's signature scent 6 years ago when I bought it because everyone was raving about it. But I like, obviously I like it, but I didn't use it as much as others. It's not like this was my everyday fragrance. At this time I was also using like Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I like a more like mellow kind of scent. I don't want my perfume to be too loud, and I also want to be, you know, empathetic to people who have fragrance sensitivities. So this is not that overpowering, but, and I don't know where I'm going with this. This is also going to be a product that I want to finish, though obviously that's not going to happen. I am trying to finish a deluxe sample of a fragrance in my whole collection project pan, so that is going to be a priority over this one, but it'll be nice to switch it up a little bit, and I just want to make a dent in this. I will take a picture of where it's at. I don't think I want to mark on this bottle at this point, and we'll just see how much progress I can make month to month, and this will just stay in for the remainder of the project. Wow. So based on what I have in here now, I honestly don't know if I'll be able to roll anything out next update because I was so close on the 2 products that I just rolled in a product for anyways. I think the 2 of the products I rolled in right now would be my best contenders. Finishing the brow gel and the 10 uses on the blush, which I don't know if I can do that. And kind of third in line for that would be the pan in this, if I could remember to use it. So these are kind of going to be my focus products, but I don't know if I'll have any rollouts. Next time, maybe I'll do this similarly to how I've been doing Deck of Panning, where I'll just randomize a number to add in anyways, just to keep it fun, especially coming up to the end of the year where I'm starting to definitely feel burnt out on some of my other projects, that it's nice to have this one that has just started towards the end of the year. So yeah, this update has gone on longer than it should have, again because my husband's playing Minecraft upstairs and I'm lonely and I want makeup friends to talk to. If you guys enjoyed today's project pan update, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!